So think of it. They get me to that position, and then their campaign says, I'm the prosecutor, and he is the convicted felon. That's their campaign. I don't think people are going to buy it.
As Tulsi Taggart says, Trump is trying the winning strategy of repeating his opponent's attacks against him and reminding everyone that he is a convicted felon, someone who's been found liable for sexual assault, and someone who's bankrupted almost everything he's ever touched. This is Donald Trump's speech in Charlotte, North Carolina. Trump was making weird noises, complaining, throwing tantrums, of course, talking about the late, great Hannibal Lecter, which makes absolutely no sense at all. This was unhinged, weird, dangerous. Let's get into the clips here. Donald Trump just starts making weird noises like, here, play the clip.
So think of it. They get me to that position, and then their campaign says, I'm the prosecutor, and he is the convicted felon. That's their campaign. I don't think people are going to buy it. And we want.
Then Donald Trump talks about his friend, the late, great Hannibal Lecter, and then says he's not cognitively declined at all. He's just talking about Hannibal Lecter. Play the clip.
Prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. You know, they go crazy when I say the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Okay, they say, why would he mention Hannibal Lecter? He must be cognitively in trouble. No. These are real stories. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lamb. He's a lovely man. He wants to have you for dinner. He'd like to have you for dinner.
Then Donald Trump glitches on stage, saying, Lion Kamala, radical, well, watch for yourself.
Lion Kamala is also a total radical on a word called, do you know this, right? A word called what? Abortion.
Then Donald Trump goes and makes the noises again. Play the clip.
Yeah, turn off your cameras for a second, okay? Boy, that's a lot of cameras. Man. No, they get it up and they can't quite do it. Oh. Mom, I'm sorry, Mom.
Donald Trump then lies and says that Kamala Harris supports abortions after birth. Again, just so highly offensive and disgusting things to say like this. We have to call him out so powerfully when he says just highly offensive things like this. Let's play the clip.
She wants abortions in the 8th and 9th month of pregnancy. That's fine with her. Right up until birth, and even after birth, the execution of a baby. Because that's not abortion, that's the execution of a baby.
Donald Trump then claims everybody wanted Roe v. Wade overturned, and he gave everybody the gift that they wanted. Here, play the clip.
Whereas our position is that abortion is now back to the states. You know, for 52 years, they've wanted to bring, it's Roe v. Wade. They wanted to bring it back to the states. It wasn't about how many weeks and how many, everybody wanted it. Every legal scholar, every Democrat, every Republican, liberals, conservatives, they wanted it brought back to the states. And because we had a very brave 6 people on the Supreme Court of the United States, so they were very brave. After 52 years, they allowed it, but everybody wanted it. And they were brave to do it.
You can then see the pain in Donald Trump's eyes here as he asks everybody if they liked J.D. Vance. You like J.D. Vance, everyone? By the way, J.D. Vance is the least liked VP pick in presidential history. Play the clip.
A vote for Trump or Vance. How do you like? How do you like? J.D. Vance. How do you like him? A vote for Trump Vance.
Donald Trump then brags that he had Hulk Hogan speak at the Republican National Convention and lies that it got good ratings, which it did not. It actually got 44% fewer viewers than who watched John McCain's Republican National Convention in 2008, but play the clip.
No, they're great. They're great people. And we had a great convention. We had a convention that broke all television ratings. How good was the Hulkster, right? Oh. And Kid Rock called. He wanted to be a part. He was fantastic. But they were all fantastic. It was the greatest. It was just a flawless convention. It was great. And the television ratings were record-setting ratings. You all read that. They were record-setting ratings, and
I mean, can we reflect how weird this is, too? I mean, talking about Hulk Hogan, the fact that at the Republican National Convention, they have a old, like, washed-up WWE wrestler at an event that's WWE cosplay fascism, and Hulk Hogan, like, rips off his shirt and goes, like, oh, yeah! This is the Hulk, and if you're not part of the Trumpies, we're coming after you. I mean, like, people's lives are on the line. Rights are on the line. I mean, Trump overturned Roe v. Wade. They're coming for IVF. They're coming for contraception. They're coming to revoke the ability for the LGBTQ community to love and marry each other. I mean, they are coming for your Social Security and your Medicare. Just look at their policies. Look at what Project 2025 is. On day one, they're going to do mass deportations. That's what they say they're going to do. By the way, you want to see what Hulk Hogan did, just to remind you? This is what happened at the Republican National Convention. Play the clip.
You lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you?
All right, back to today's speech, or whatever you want to call this. I call Donald Trump's speeches traveling fascist circus rallies, masquerading as speeches. Here he is whining about the size of Kamala Harris's crowds, and Donald Trump says, but in New Jersey, we got 107,000. Play the clip.
you could multiply her crowds times 20 and 30, and she wouldn't get what we get. 107,000 people recently in New Jersey. We might win New Jersey. We're up in New Jersey. 82,000 in South Carolina. 82,000. And by the way, we would have had a number here that would have been through the roof. But, you know, we are confined. As beautiful as this arena is, I just met the owner. He said it's an all-time record. Because, you know, they have basketball, hockey, but with basketball, hockey, you can't fill up the floors, right? So we set the all-time record, and he's a very nice gentleman, great family. But we set the all-time record. And if this thing were twice as large, it would be filled up with the people outside.
More Donald Trump whining about crowd sizes. Play the clip.
And if I ever had a crowd like Kamala, assuming she had 2,000 people, which I don't think she did. But if I ever had a crowd, they'd do headline stories. Trump is over. It's all over. It's not working for him anymore. They never mentioned the crowd.
And here again, he keeps whining and saying, Lion Kamala. We have a new victim to defeat, Lion Kamala. Here, play the clip.
So now we have a new victim to defeat, Lion Kamala Harris. Lion, L-Y-I-N apostrophe. The most incompetent and far-left vice president in American history. By the way, they did a poll. She was rated the worst vice president in history. I've never seen that poll before, but that's the poll.
Trump continues to complain about the news coverage of the crowd size at Kamala Harris's rallies. Play the clip.
She has a crowd of 1,000 people the other day. And the fake news, and they worked hard to get that crowd. We have crowds of 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 people. And the fake news said, oh, her crowd was amazing. It was amazing. You see it? The other day, she had maybe 1,000 people. I doubt it. They worked their asses off to get those people to go, and I wonder what they gave up. They said, oh, this is such a big crowd. She's got such momentum. I don't think she's going to have a lot of momentum after this speech, because I'm telling you about her. Right? We're telling you the facts. I'm just giving you the facts. But they said it was such a big crowd, such a beautiful crowd. They never mention our crowds. Like this crowd. Look at this crowd.
Then Donald Trump says he was supposed to be nice, but he's not going to be nice anymore. Play the clip.
You know, I was supposed to be nice. They say something happened to me when I got shot. I became nice. And when you're dealing with these people, they're very dangerous people. When you're dealing with them, you can't be too nice. You really can't be. So if you don't mind, I'm not going to be nice. Is that okay? They want me to be nice.
And then Donald Trump randomly says that Kamala Harris shouldn't be able to run for president because she's committing crimes. Here, play this clip.
Kamala's deadly destruction of America's borders is completely and totally disqualifying. She shouldn't even be allowed to run for president. What she's done, she's committing crimes.
You don't get any more unhinged and weird than that. Well, just for those who are just watching this for the first time, this is what he does at his speeches. This is what they do. There's nothing normal about this. That shouldn't even be viewed as political. That's dangerous. It's weird. It's unhinged. He's not even talking about policies at all because he doesn't have any. It's just a weirdo MAGA cult. Let's wake up, America. Let's keep rallying for democracy. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million subscribers. We may get there by next month. Thank you.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.